Hello there, let's roll. This is only one Kenobi here, only one. And we are up to VC145. This is episode 145 of the Vintage Collection QuickShots series. If you're new around here, subscribe and follow the rest of the series, link in the description for the whole lot. But anyway, this is a figure that's a funny one, this one. It's a funny one because it makes me a little bit angry because they had a really good opportunity here to rectify a long problem. They've had a problem since 2005 with the size of the helmet of these guys, the removable ones, and they didn't do it. I was going to say they either couldn't be bothered or something else, but I think the fact is they just couldn't be bothered. Or they don't know. I don't believe that they don't know how, because look at this. See this? That's a removable helmet. Look at the scale of that. Fantastic. This is a great figure. Some people complain that he's too skinny. He could maybe be a bit bulkier, but look at the top section. That is a really good scaled removable helmet. Look at this fella. That's got a removable helmet. Look at the detail of it, and also the size is fine. This guy way too big. The one you see spinning is the Black Series, and that's quite funny. There's a bit of a history with this figure. I mean, I've talked about him lots of times before. This is number 1. Which I quite like that one. It's a bit like the standard clone, but it's got like a few grey markings on it. Apparently that was incorrect for the 41st Elite. I think these guys hang around. I think you see them just before they all go off to Kashyyyk, I think. I don't know if these guys specifically go to Kashyyyk or they're part of the Coruscant kind of platform guys. I don't know. Anyway, let me know if you know that. I know there's a ton of people who will know. This is Mark II of the Black Series orange card. And they've adjusted the paint again. Look, he's got scuffs and stuff as well. And slightly different marking. Like, for example, this guy has shoulder paint. This guy doesn't. He doesn't have shoulder paint. He does. Is what I meant to say. And also, look at that, the paint on the legs. Now, this guy has all of that, but slightly different. He's got no scuff, so he's cleaner. And also, he has that insignia thing, or that marking on the chest there. Whereas both these guys don't have that. Just flipping around again. So it's interesting, but I have 2 of these carded. The reason I got 2 was because someone told me that there was maybe a chance that it would be a single pill, but you can't get him on a single pill. It's funny. It's funny, actually. It can't be a coincidence. This guy also, which was the previous episode, he is unavailable on a single pill. You can only get... Oh, hello there. You can only get him on a multi-language pill like that. So I wonder what happened there. If anyone knows of a single pill of this card back then, you've got something extremely rare. I don't believe it exists. It might. Not that it shouldn't. And that's it, really. So the thing is, I dislike the figure so much, or I'm not at all impressed with it, and I've got all these others floating around, you know, that I don't feel inclined to open the one I've got from the vintage collection because, you know, much as I like the paintwork and everything, I just think the helmet just does not do it for me. That's why I have this guy holding his helmet, because I think that when the helmet's too big, they look better with it under their arm. Let me show you now what Hasbro could have done. I have no doubt that they could have made a figure. This is, by the way, my favourite Phase 2 Clonetrooper figure in the world. It's the best I've got anyway. It's based on the original mould that came out in 2005. This one came out in the... Oh, I've taken off his backpack there. He came with a set of flying... You know, it's quite funny, actually, you know, in the last Jedi... What's it called now? The Rise of Skywalker. They fly now! They fly now. They've always flown, my friend. They don't fly now. They flew then. He came from the Saga Legends line, I believe, in 2010 or 11. And it was brilliant. It was one of those figures. Just, I remember opening it thinking, my God, figures have come a long way since, you know, I bought them in the early 2000s or whatever, or in the 90s, etc. It was one of those moments when I thought, my God, this is awesome. I want more. And I started getting into loose figures. Then this happened, you know, I got loads of carded stuff. But anyway, that's brilliant. Look at him. Just imagine, I mean, if that could be removable. See, look at that. The scaling of the helmet is just absolutely spot on. It's brilliant. It's just like this guy, except you can't remove his helmet. If only they had a clone trooper with a balanced helmet that was removable. And this was their chance. And they didn't do it. They could have done it. Because, if anything, look at this guy. See Cody? That's a removable helmet and that's scaled. That's done correctly. So it can be done. All those recent clone troopers they did, the 501st ones, you know, 5s, Jesse, they're all right. But this guy, oh man, I think that looks even bigger. I don't know if it's maybe because it's in its own compartment. Whereas, yeah, let's go behind me here. This is my Revenge of the Sith row here. Got the Phantom Menace and prequels here, but still, all of these guys have got them on, and for whatever reason, in the bubble, although that does look a bit big, you can kind of get away with it. But that's why I have them just holding them, you know. But when it's on its own there, it does look really like fat. It's a proper bucket, that, in it. Wow. Oversized. Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed that video anyway. Lots to discuss. I mean, it does its job. It's fine. It goes in a row with all the other ones from I nearly said Phantom Menace then. What am I on about, man? I mean, the Revenge of the Sith. So it does its job on the wall, and that'll do for now. Be nice if they gave us another clone trooper, maybe. I think another 501st would be nice. And call him Commander Apo, man. That's the dude that you saw. Sorry, sir. It's time for you to leave. That's what that would be. A brilliant card back. And that was Apo. He's not wearing a pauldron like Apo sometimes does in other depictions of him, but that was Apo, needless to say. And that would be a brilliant card back. This one's just a little bit sort of average, I think. So not impressed with this one. But anyway, still, it has been VC145. Thank you for watching. I have been Only One Kenobi. Only one. Out.